Hello and welcome to the back end of the Fyans Park Primary School website. My name's Ty Hooper. I built the website, and this video is just going to run you through a few different things: how to add some text, how to add some images, and just a general run through of how it works. So obviously you've logged in, and so here are the different things that we can do in the back end. So posts, that refers to if we wanted to start a blog, then we go into posts. Media is our media library, so any of the images, also the PDFs that we've added are all available here. If we want to add, we can add new items to the media library up here, select files, and we can just select an image of our computer. Pages relates to obviously the pages of the website, which are all here. There's all these, and then we can go across, and there's 3 different pages here. So there's quite a few pages on the site. Comments, we don't need to worry about that. Same with projects. Plugins, different pieces of software that we've added to the site. You don't need to really worry about these. Users, so you can add new users so they can log into the back end of the website. So here we've got myself and just a general Fyans Park. If we wanted to add a new one, it's just up here, add new, give them a username, add the email address, and it sets up a password, and you can choose what kind of role. And if you want to add someone, it's generally best to add them as administrator, because it means they can do everything. Things like subscriber is limited, so they can only do things like create blog posts. So it's best to make them an administrator. Tools and settings, again, not really relevant. So I think the number one thing that you really want to know how to do is to add text to certain pages. So I come into pages, and then we come up to, we'll go Christmas Fair, because I know there's no text on that page at the moment. And this is where we come to what's called the Divi builder. So this is the builder that's been used on the website. If you scroll down, you can see the different parts of the page. So the best way to do this is to open up this page, but then come to the website as well. Come to Christmas Fair, and then go back here. And if we come back here, so this part here would relate to this part here. And as we go down, row subtitle, which is this row here, and the subtitle, and then the 3 image row, which is down here. So what we want to do is add text into this area here. So we want to come under the subtitle row, and I've made it pretty straightforward. So what we want to do is click here. This little circle is how we add a new row, as you can see. And there are a few different options. So, and this relates to the layout. So if we just want to have 1 column, 2 columns, 3 columns, etc., there's different sizes, so on. So what we want to do is we want to add from the library. So what I've done is created a text area. So you just have to add from the library, click text area, and then that's been added here. And then if we want to edit that, we just click here, and then here's the text. So we're in what's called the text editor, and you can sort of think of this like a Microsoft Word, where you can highlight text and make it bold, italic, add a bullet point list, give it different sizes, so a paragraph, different heading. So the best way to add new text is to generally come, say, to Microsoft Word, write up the text, just copy and paste it, get rid of this old text, delete that, and then just write up any text you want here. can also do other things like add media, so we can add an image, and that just takes us to our media library, where we can upload new files. So if we just add the text there, click this button to save it. We also need to update it. So save and update. It takes a few seconds. The only other thing we would probably want to do is to give it a title, so we know where it is, what it is. So admin label, just click here to come admin label, give it any label you want. And again, save here, update here. And then if we reload this page, there's our text. So the other thing that we need to do is we need to style it and make sure it's in the right area. So we want to put it onto the left side of the page here. We want to make sure that this is all set. So that puts the text into the page. And what we can also do is we can also visually edit. So it's what's up here, build on the front end. This is where it gets a little bit tricky and you might make a few errors, but I'll show you how to do it anyway. So firstly, what this button does, it returns us to the standard WordPress editor, and it takes away the div builder, so we don't want to click on this, so leave that. But if we want to build on the front end, just click there. It looks a bit funny, but that's just how it looks on the editor. We come and we can edit the text from here. So again, click that button. Line text. So the content is that text that we've added. Design text. We can change the font, the thickness of the font, make it italic, make it in capitals, underline, change the color. Change the text size, the spacing, the line height, which is the distance from the top row to the next row. Let's see, alignment. So I'll put this over here in line. So we can click on here, make it bold. Text, change the size. Probably want to keep it around 16. And usually the rest of the pages on the website are sort of darkish grey. So yeah, we can have one text area here. If we want to add another one, just click here, add new, and just search text. And we have text. And that's a whole new module that hasn't been set up like the first one has. So we can add our text here. And so that's enough for I'm running out of time on this first video. So I'll stop this one and then I'll get you to move on to the next video. Thanks very much.